The Nevada Wolfpack's strong start to the 2020 season has had college football bettors howling at the moon, and they'll hope that continues when they host the Utah State Aggies on Thursday night. Nevada is a perfect 2-0 straight up and against the spread, while Utah State is still looking for its first win and cover. But can the Wolfpack cover the 16.5 points at home in this Mountain West matchup? Nevada has been a good bet dating back to the latter part of last season, going 6-1 against the spread in its last 7 games overall. Nevada opened the season with a hard-fought 37-34 road win over Wyoming as 3-point underdogs, and followed that up with a one-sided victory over rival UNLV, easily covering the 14-point chalk. The Wolfpack have been led with an exceptional quarterback play from Carson Strong. The junior quarterback is completing 75.9% of his passes for 770 yards with 6 touchdowns and no interceptions. Romeo Doubs and Cole Turner have been Strong's big threats on the outside, each with over 11 receptions, 17 yards per catch, and 2 touchdowns on the season. And while Nevada doesn't run the ball a ton, when they do it's been effective, with its top 2 backs averaging over 5 yards per carry. That doesn't bode well for a Utah State team that has been outgained by an average of 301 yards per game over its first 2 contests. The first was a 42-13 beatdown of 17-point dogs at the hands of Boise State, and they followed that up with 38-7 performance as 8.5-point dogs against San Diego State. Now those are 2 of what should be the better defenses in the conference, but the Aggies have shown very little on offense. The Wolfpack have been solid on defense, but more importantly, there doesn't seem like any way this Aggies team averaging a tick over 200 yards per game on offense can keep up in this one. Take Nevada, -17. As mentioned, Utah State is struggling to get anything going on offense, and it starts at quarterback. Quarterback Jason Shelley is completing just 56.3% of his passes and a staggeringly low 3 yards per attempt, and he isn't getting any support from a run game averaging just 3.1 yards per attempt. As a result, the Aggies have scored just 20 points this season. Now, the Wolfpack aren't the Aztecs when it comes to defense, but they are giving up just 4.7 yards per play through their first 2 games. Utah State has gone over in each of the first 2 games, but the highest total the Aggies have seen in those games was 51. Now, with a number of 56, it may just be too much for the Aggies to do their part and send this one over. Go with under 56 at -110. And the final pick, it'll be a first quarter spread pick. Nevada has gotten off to good starts this season, outscoring its opponents by a combined score of 17-6 in the first quarter, while Utah State has scored a total of 7 points in the first half of both of its games. Take the Wolfpack on the first quarter spread, which is Nevada first quarter -6